farther away from the main roads amateur expedition leaves, the more people around the world learn about Kazakhstan. They activate remote points from civilization, put their antennas in remote places, and their special calls sound from the passes and the banks of the alpine lakes, from the depths of spruce forests and deserts. That's how radio enthusiasts from around the globe learn about the rich variety of landscapes, large countries and their inhabitants, animals and birds. We have a group of radio amateurs traveling. It was created not so long ago, and they visited such places which are not even represented. These people, they are all connected through the airwaves. There is a special call. It sounds from all points, from the mountains to the desert. And now they plan expedition to the Aral Sea. Aral is known, but it is not activated there. We're no radio station working from there. There is a special call. It sounds from all points, from the mountains to the desert. And now they plan expedition to the Aral Sea. Aral is known, but it is not activated. There were no radio station working from there. Now we hope to train so well that this region of Kazakhstan will be heard all over the world. Journey of radio enthusiast groups was formed around the masters of radio, one of whom was Vladimir Saprykin, who dedicated to the sport many years. He runs a sports technical club Almaty and organized a collective radio station. On this basis, Almaty Amateur League was created, uniting amateur radio of Almaty and Almaty region. There are various types of communications, and many come to learn from Saprykin, thus adopting the experience of masters. One of the groups organized the program Fauna of Kazakhstan and began to travel in the specially protected natural territories. Flora and Fauna of Kazakhstan, the only national program which is part of the International Amateur Radio Group. We travel through our vast expanses of Kazakhstan, not the first year, and represent Kazakhstan around the world. The concept of all this is a Kazakhstani steppe, desert. We even have a lot of cases. When we leave from an interesting point of the reserve, or the mountains, or the lake, we ask, where is it? We can compare Almaty region with France or Germany. We have a lot of interesting nature reserves, a lot of beautiful places. I do not know how many people do not even know the Almaty. Residents do not know these places that we have seen. Or we go, we connect these interesting places, like we did with Khan-Tengri Peak. At the foot of the peak of the Khan-Tengri, from a height of 4,200 meters. People still remember what we were doing there, what we said. They would tell us, you're crazy, how did you climb up there?
Люди до сих пор вспоминают, как мы туда забрались, да что мы там делали, да для чего, говорит, ребята, вы с ума сошли, как мы туда забрались.
Radio waves know no borders, and the circle of friends traveling with amateur radio is growing. They receive international diplomas and become recognizable. Kazakhstan radio enthusiasts transmitted their signals from high plateaus, from the foot of the singing sand dune, in the reserve of Altyn-Emel of Ash Grove, on the banks of the river Cheren, and the groves of the world. Only two survive, the second one is in Canada. In search of clean air, they fly in a balloon. They conducted communication from the highest peak of Khan-Tengri in Kazakhstan, located in the central Tian Shan. Broadcast messages from Space Harbor, city of Baikonur.
Мы создали сайт свой, на котором все отчеты о путешествиях выкладывают.
We have created a website where all the reports that we have about travel can be shared. There are photos and video. And thanks to all those visiting the sanctuaries of beauty, the whole world was able to see them. And the whole world, well, almost every second radio communication, they thank us for the fact that we put a photo, video, show what Kazakhstan is all about. Radio enthusiasts are very friendly people. They don't have any, so to speak, obstacles. You can come in any country and experience a radio with open arms. Any travel around the country to protected areas requires, of course, a strong training and so on. But because we love our nature, our country, our homeland, we're ready to go for 500, thousands of kilometers away, to any reserve throughout Kazakhstan, and tell about Kazakhstan to the whole world. Radio enthusiasts conduct public forums for beginners to recruit young people.